I want to talk to you about my friend Charlie Crawford. He's a 10-time NFR qualifier.
Charlie Crawford, time to just shake it out and win. Got it on him fast, set
there
up.
We are.
Here's a day
nice
money
run.
lead. You betcha 3-8.
That's an absolute perfect run. Timing was perfect from the time the first swing is up. He's got the control. Charlie made it happen by being timed up with his horse with the steer, and being able to not just rope, but to pick that steer's head up without changing the momentum for the heeler at all.
We know his beautiful wife, Jackie, all three of their beautiful children, the founder of the Liberty and Loyalty Foundation, which this year will exceed $1 million raised for military and first responders. I've said it 1,000 times. Charlie, it's time to rope, nod and ride, whip and spur. I want to welcome you to the Charlie Crawford Podcast. Let's ride.
Ready to take your heading skills to the next level? Introducing the Basics of Roping, the ultimate online course for beginners. With over 2 hours of step-by-step instruction, drills, and swing breakdowns, this course is designed to teach the fundamentals of team roping in a way that is easy to follow. You'll learn everything from the basics of rope stretching and care to understanding the swing and rotation of your hand. Whether you're new to roping or just looking to refine your technique, the Basics of Roping has you covered. Head to my website, Charlie Crawford Training, and click on the course tab to follow the link to sign up. The first 100 students to sign up will get this course at a special rate of $100. This would be a great Christmas present for that aspiring team roper in your life. Hello, everybody. I hope you all had a Merry Christmas. I'm sure if you're anything like me right now, you're trying to get your bearings back and get your schedule back in order and probably trying to learn how to eat a little bit better. So I know that's what we're doing around here. Man, the weather here in Texas has been unbelievable. I can't believe this is December, and I think yesterday was 75 and it's supposed to be in the 80s today. It's been a wildly warm winter here in Texas. But man, everyone, just thank you for listening to this podcast. Everyone has been listening and following. I hope you're getting a lot out of it. I hope it's entertaining. I hope it's educational. I hope it's you're getting something out of it. And so I appreciate all the viewers and the people that liked it and followed it. And we did over 100 episodes this year, which is great. I enjoyed doing it. It was so fun to get to know a lot of the competitors out there in the Western industry, the trainers, a lot of the businesses. It was just really fun to be able to get to know more about the industry, which is wild, due to the fact that I've been in the industry for so long. But for me, it's been fun to bring everyone along on my journey to learn more about it. And so, I got some great goals going for my podcast for next year. So I'm looking forward to another great year for the podcast. My clinics, over 40 clinics this year. And so I really want to say a big thank you to the host that put on all these clinics all across the country for me. It has been wonderful to be able to get to go to new places and meet new people. And so I appreciate all the hosts that have hosted our clinics for 2024. We appreciate that. The students that came to them. Man, I hope you got more than your money's worth. I really do. I really hope that team roping is more understandable now. I hope your horsemanship is getting better. I hope you're winning more money. And I don't take it lightly when I say thank you to the guys that have come to my clinics, because I know how hard it is at the end of the month to be able to come up with the extra money to be able to attend one of these, especially with the way things cost nowadays. So truly thank you guys for all the people who've came to my clinics and tried to get better, and I hope it was worth it. And so everyone going forward, if you're wanting to host a clinic, if for 2025, if you're wanting me to come to you, if you got a group of guys or a group of people that in your area and you want me to head your way, head to my website, charliecrawford.training. I've got a host page, and you can contact me through my email, charliecrawfordtraining@gmail.com, and shoot me an email, check out and see some of the information I have on my website to be able to host a clinic, and I come to you. If you're wanting to attend one of my clinics, head to my website as well. There's a course page, or there's a page on there that's got the clinics available for 2025 so far. And like I say, shoot me an email if you have any questions. Very excited about my online course. This is something that's been in the making for a couple of years. It's been something I've been wanting to do for a while now. And I got my first one out. And so the Basics of Roping. Basically, I want to help people if they were just going to pull the rope off the rack for the very first time. How do you unravel it? How do you use it? How do you coil it up? I really want to work on helping beginners in the industry that are wanting to learn how to rope and then learn how to do it correctly. So then that way you know all the moving parts of the run. So that way we can go forward with it when you're getting ready to, say, enter your first jackpot or rope your first steer. Try to win your first buckle. And this has all the basics of everything that you need to also grow. So if you're also entering the lower numbered ropings, if you're roping in the 9 roping down, this is a good one because this helps you understand if you're confused on where your position is, if you're confused on when and where to turn the rope over, if you're trying to restructure your foundation in your roping. This is something I've wanted to make sure there was not a stone unturned when it come to making this course to where I'm hoping it's really easy to understand and basically getting everyone ready to rope a steer that they could possibly see in a competition. I want them ready to do that on the ground with their rope. So that's my first course. We're currently writing the script out to get my horsemanship clinic online. It'll be coming out for 2025. And so look for when that is. We haven't started filming it yet, but we're writing the script for it now and, hopefully to have that mid next year. So we're really excited about that next course. And you can go online to my website and you can go down the course page and you can stroll down there and you can download that course online through my website. So thank you for everyone that's already downloaded it. I've had a bunch of them already. Would love to hear about what you think of it. I'm really trying to get better at this stuff. So love to, I figure that if I haven't heard nothing, it must be good. So cause I know how that stuff works, but if it's something you liked, if something you got out of it, something you thought they could be better, shoot me an email. Love to hear about it. With my horses for 2025, my goals is, as I'm writing my goals down for this year, trying to make plans for my clinics, for my podcasts, for my online courses and things like that. My horses are a big one for me sitting down making my plans for next year. And I sold Cotton, so Cotton's going on to bigger and brighter lights. I'm excited to see him on the rodeo trail this year. This is where he should be. It's where he should have been for a long time. And so now I'm working on the Futurity horse that aged out, Gypsy. So you can kind of keep track of where I'm going to be going and little places and big places to get him seasoned. And so there's going to be a lot of things to be talking about as I'm trying to work him through and getting him molded and getting him to that upper level to see if he's a big time horse or if he's going to be a really nice horse for somebody to take to the jackpots. So that's where plan is for Gypsy. And right now I'm currently in the process of working on a Futurity horse. And so the Futurities are going to be a big deal for me again this year. Yeah, I learned a lot this year. And this is the thing I like about the Futurities. These are my clinics. These are the clinics I go to because basically I get clinicked. These guys, they work you over pretty good. But I don't look at it as a competition. I really do look at it for the amount of money I'm investing in it, what I'm learning, because I learn so much. It helps me in my horsemanship, and it helps me with my clinics. It helps me understand the run better. It helps me understand my horses better. So I probably learned as much this year as I probably ever have because these guys are getting so good at it. I went to Tate's the other day to go rope with Tate Kirkenslager, and, they ride between 30 and 40 a day. And so how much better they're getting each time with each rep and understanding more and more, that's just speeds up the process for me to be able to go and rope with those guys and rope with Trevor and Miles and get to go rope with Joseph Harrison. And so these guys are getting so good at it. So when I'm able to go rope with them and get in that environment, it's something that really grows me as an individual, as a clinician, and as a horseman. So I'm really excited to go to maybe some gold buckles next year, the American Rope Horse Futurity again. And so I'm really excited for next year for that. And man, Liberty and Loyalty Foundation, this is something I founded 5 years ago. And within 5 years, we've raised $1.2 million for military first responders and their families. And that's my give back. That's something that as a cowboy, I've never got to give back before. everything was about me. Everything was about getting to the rodeo. Everything was about winning money so I could provide for my family and basically eat, So this is something that I've never gotten to do. I've never had a chance to give back. I've never had the time to give back. And so this is something that's really near and dear to my heart, to be able to give back to, that community. These are the guys that keep us from speaking other languages. These are the guys and men and women that keep us safe on our streets, keep our families safe as we're driving down the road. So big hats off and salute to our military and first responders out there and the families. You can't forget the families of these individuals, because they sacrifice so much as well. And so, man, really looking forward to next year. November 7th through the 9th will be our American Heroes Celebration. So be looking on Liberty and Loyalty on social media and the website for more information going next year if you guys are wanting to come to the event. And I invite anybody. I've got a lot of military and first responders listening to this podcast, and thank you guys. And I've got a lot of them that don't even rope that listen to this. So would love to have you guys out there. And for you guys that do come to this event, invite all your guys. Invite them out, man. This is a fun celebration. And so, we want to pack the stands this year at Cowtown Coliseum on November 9th. And so love to have more participation, as it comes to filling those stands, and our Horns and Heroes roping clinic with Trey Johnson and I. That'll be November 5th through the 6th. You got to register for that. So registration should be coming out June 1st through July 1st. So be looking on the website for that as well. Social media blasts will be coming on that as well. And then we're also working on our dates for our spring branding, our United We brand. This is where we get a lot of military guys and first responders that have never been on a horse, and we introduce them to the Western way of life. We show them what it's like to get up and be on a horse before the sun comes up and head out and go gather a pasture and bring the cows and the calves in and sort the cows off the calves and vaccinate and doctor and worm and we brand the calves and we basically get to show everyone what the Western way of life is all about, and how it's so romantic and how it's needed to be able to do those things to be able to provide food on the table for a lot of people in this country. And so hats off also to all the cowboys out there and all the ranchers out there. That's a very it's a life that comes to where, in my opinion, not enough people appreciate the ranchers and the cowboys out there. When you're enjoying a good steak, you got a group of people that need to be thanked in order to have that on our plate. And so thank you to all the ranchers out there, the guys out there that are riding them. That's a dangerous, there's people that lose their lives being a cowboy. And so it comes with great appreciation. So thank you guys out there. Thank you guys for listening. We got a lot of, the future of the industry looks bright. It looks really bright. I was talking to a lot of business owners in the Western industry after Vegas this year, and a lot of people have talked about how they broke records this year on sales. That is wild to me in this economy that our industry looks that bright. And so, really looking forward to it, really looking to be a part of it. And just thank you guys for listening. I can't thank you enough. And you guys have a happy new year. Looking forward to hearing some of the people's goals going forward to 2025. And it's going to be a great year. So thank you everybody for listening, and you guys have a good one.